I should stop. Okay, let me know when you see the screen, okay?
Yes, Mario.
You see the screen, okay?
Yes,
Let
I
me
can see.
see. Let me go to the site. That's the error that you're referring to, right?
Yes,
So
yeah, yeah.
let me go to log into the site. Let's go to Silos. Actually, it's the 7500, right? 7500. 7500. We go. Let's look for the problem. Let's try to replicate the problem, okay?
Yes,
In the
Mario, yeah,
site.
okay.
That's the first step. So, well, okay, load it. We go for the client. Let's go for a client. Let's open any client. Okay. Let's open any client. And let's look at your email now. Okay. So in your email, it seems like this is client surrogate key 626, right? The one that is
Yes,
issuing the error. 626.
yes.
Okay. Let's come back
That is
here.
that I have given you the client.
No, I got it over here from the snapshot. 626. Right, 626. That should be the client, right?
Yes, Mario.
Okay. Okay, that's the error. Okay.
Yes, yeah, that's
So we
correct.
got a good thing that we are able to replicate the error. Okay.
Yes,
All
Mario.
right. Now let's try to see why this is happening. Okay. Let's go to the back end. Let's create the trace. Oh, sorry. All right. Tools. Let's open profiler. Let's see. Okay. Let's simplify these templates. Let's take off those events. This one too. Let's only leave those two events. Okay. Let's click. See what's going on. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can filter this a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's the error. So the NT user should be silos.stg, right? So let's stop the trace for a minute. Silos.stg. Let's add the filter here so we don't have too many records. NT username, right? Let's exclude the records that are not from the NT user silos.stg, just to have this cleaner, right? Let's start the trace again. Okay. Let's see. Something's okay. This is just coming from Silos STG. Okay. So we got the closer record set now. Okay. Let me see. We got the error. I don't think that we captured the error. Let's do it again. Now that the trace is running. Let's refresh. Okay, now let's go back to the trace. This is the error. That's the error. That's what the error is happening. Right? This is the error right here. Here's the query. Right? That's the error. That's exactly the error that is being thrown. So let's look for the previous SQL statement, which is this one over here. That should be the one that should be throwing the error. Okay. Let's
Okay.
grab it and let's open a new window here. Let's run it. Okay, that's exactly the error that we're getting, right?
Yes, Mario. Yeah.
Okay, let's do something. Let's clean out this query. Let's take it off from here. And so we don't have this dynamic SQL. Okay, trying to clean out the query to manipulate it better. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, we got this right here. That's the query with the predicates. Okay, that's the query that is throwing the error. Now we can focus on this. Okay, let's delete this. Now what this query is doing is actually joining a geography value with geography level, right? And it's picking basically the data, but it has this subquery inside, which I believe is the one that is throwing the problem, the error. So this subquery basically is joining again geography value and geography level, and is filtering by the name, right? Which is
Yes,
basically in this case the zip code. And the intention is to grab the value parent ID, right? So it's expecting one record, right? That's why perhaps it's happening. Let's see how many records are being returned here. I mean, if it issues more than one record, then we have a problem because the query is gonna fail. Now let's do this. Why is returning more than one record? Let's see. Okay. All right. So it's returning 2 records. That's the issue. Okay. Now, why is returning a level value parent ID of null? I don't know. Let's see.
Instead of that, just have a star over there, so we'll see the complete record.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, but that's the root cause. The root cause of the problem is that. Okay, we get this. Right. So we got 2 records for this zip code. For this zip code, we got 2 records, right? Now, that's fine, okay? But the problem is that one of the records is corrupted because the level value parent ID.
Come this end value because we will see where these records have been created, because there were some existing records, so maybe it's because of that.
Yeah, but we remember that we cannot. I mean, we cannot have a level value parent ID equal to null. Okay. I mean that's an integrity issue.
What I'm
except when the parent, I mean when the record is a state or the upper level. Okay. When the record belongs to the upper level in the geography hierarchy, then it's fine to have a null here, right? But if it's not, which in this case it's not, it's a zip code, right? So it's the lowest level actually, right? We shouldn't have this case.
Actually, this is an old record, Mario. If you see the created date, can you go there to the end to see the created date? Because this record should have been ideally deleted.
Okay, let's delete it now. So it means that it's not a code issue; it's a data issue. Okay, let's delete the record. This record is corrupted, definitely corrupted. Okay, this record over here is definitely corrupted, right? So let's delete that.
Because this is not the record we have inserted. The second one is our record.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Delete geography level value. Where ID? The level value ID equal to this one, right?
Yes. And yeah, level value is this thing, correct.
Right, only one record. Let's
Yes.
commit. Okay, so we delete the record. Now we should have only one. Right? We should have only one now. Yes, only one. Now let's see if we can get the same if we get the same error now. We shouldn't. Okay, now we are getting right data. Okay, so it
Yes,
turned
Mario.
out to be a data issue, right?
Yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
whatever
Some
reason. I
kind
mean, there was some old data there, perhaps as a result of tests. This record was definitely corrupted. For a SQL, we never should have a level value parent ID equal to null. Okay.
correct, correct. Now, if you see our data, whatever we loaded, it will not have except for the state. So because we had that wrong data entry over there, so that's why it was giving this issue. Now I got it.
Now, the most important thing that I'm trying to get to, right, with this exercise, is how we can troubleshoot things, and find the right answers. When we got one of those issues, for example, that remember the issue with the segment, right? We can get to the root cause of the problem by using this procedure, right? We can
Yeah,
profile.
segment Mario. Can you change it to English, Mario, so that we'll be able to understand?
Yeah, let me stop this because we don't need that anymore. We can close the profiler to avoid the overhead. Okay, so let's see. Do you know any other record that is having this issue to make sure that
Yes, Mario.
to
Let
make sure that
me.
we basically perhaps that was the only one that was getting the issue.
No, no, no. There were quite some records, Mario, like that. So probably maybe we'll have to clean up those data.
Okay, let's do something. Let's see
Clean.
the pattern. Let's see the pattern. Um, let's do something where where alright. Let's see which ones we have in nose. So we got a lot of them with nose, but conch ID is I mean it could be null, perfectly null if it's the upper level. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Let me see. Okay, the level for the state is it's over here. Level is 6, right? And label ID frame is 6. Okay. Any record that is coming over here now is potentially corrupted. Okay.
Yes,
So all
Mario.
those
Yeah,
records
you're.
can be potentially corrected. We can delete it safely. Because
Yes, Mario.
can we delete it?
Yes,
Hmm?
Mario.
Okay.
We'll delete.
Let's delete it. Okay. Let's delete it. Okay. Label value ID. Yeah, those records are potentially corrupted. Let's try to see if we can fix all of this in one shot. Label value ID in. And let's have this. Okay. Let's double check. So everything is here. We got these records. So we have a total of 22 records. 20 records. Okay, there is a. Okay, that's the issue. That now we have a reference constraints. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually we cannot delete the record if this client is pointing to.
Ah,
I
yes,
mean, if the
Mario.
client side table. So we have to do an exercise on this, right? So we have to eliminate any data that is here, and perhaps there's another table that is pointing because to this table a lot of tables point to, right?
Yes, Mario. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we have to clean up those foreign keys from this table, right? Set it to the right
Okay.
state, and then we will be able to. But that's the root cause of the problem. Okay.
Yes, Mario. Okay, now I got it. What is the issue? So probably for our records alone, if there is any junk data, we'll try to delete that.
Perfect. Actually, it's not. I mean, when you say your data alone, right? Um, Again, if we don't delete for whatever reason those records are there, perhaps it was because it was manipulated in the back end. The thing is that having those nulls, in the value parent ID, is going to create issues, right? Because again, this is bad data, you know, and
Yeah, that is
potentially
bad
can
data.
affect your data, even though perhaps your data is rightly loaded, you know, it's gonna affect your
No,
data
that's what
anyways.
I'm able to see from that created on Mario because I'm seeing the created on, so they are all old data.
And that's fine. I'm not saying that this data was created by you guys. I'm saying that the presence of this data there, for whatever reason is there, I don't know why, you know, is going to create side effects that is going to prevent, it's going to create all these errors. So we have to clean it up, you know.
Correct. Yeah, yeah. I agree. So maybe we'll try to trace out all those records and clean up that geography data.
Yeah, it's basically looking for this query over here, okay? This query over here is going to give you all those records that are corrupted, basically, in this way, with the value parent ID being null, okay?
Yes, Mario. Can you give us these queries, Mario? Because that
Yes.
whatever trace query you have, that query as well as this query. So if you give us, we'll try to clean up the data. So none of those records will happen.
Yeah, I'm recording a video of this, so I can basically pass it to you guys. I'm gonna send you a link. Okay.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
again, I think the most important thing is the troubleshooting pattern. Okay. So in case that we find any other issue in the future, we can go through the same pattern and basically find any issues. Let me send you the query anyways right now. Query actually. So Angular query. Okay, just send it to you, Angela. Okay.
Yes, Mario. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so we got this one figured out, at least the root cause of the problem.
Yes, Mario.
Let's close this one so we don't accidentally delete anything. And I wanted to basically go over some issues that I found in the data. Okay, there is something here in the data that I was basically testing this, or you guys did it.
Can you convert to English, Mario, so we can see?
Yes, yes, absolutely, Mario. Actually, let me close the video here so we can